Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to a new vlog. In today's vlog, I'll be covering Humayun's tomb. It is Delhi's one of the most popular tourist spot. Trust me, this vlog is not going to be a history lesson. If you like nature, if you take keen interest in old buildings, and if you like a little bit of history, you will love the vlog. Ticket prices are 35 rupees for Indians and 550 rupees for foreign nationals. If you're a tourist or if you're a foreign national, the best way to reach Humayun's tomb is to take Uber or the Indian version of Uber, which is called Ola. I'll add the link in the description below. So this is a beautiful masjid here in Humayun's tomb. Okay, let's try to find out more about the mosque. So this is close to the entrance. The moment you enter the premises, this is the first place that you would see. Looking at the condition, I'm certain that this is not being used for praying. I'm not sure if people still pray here, but there's a board outside the masjid which tells you to take off your shoes before you enter the mosque, which is great. There's another beautiful structure right outside the masjid. So this is Isa Khan's tomb. So now I'm finally walking towards Humayun's tomb. Look at the green garden here. There's lots of greenery around and the weather is really nice today. It's kind of cold. This looks like a nice structure. Let's try and see what's on the top. So this is what I see from the top. Just behind this wall, there's a very popular picnic spot by the name of Sundar Nursery, which has been maintained, and you get to feel the nature, and families gather on weekends to have a good time. This part of the city, it's very easy to find peacocks. So if you're here in Humayun's tomb or in Sundar Nursery, you would see a lot of peacocks roaming around in the park and having a good time. This is the Arab Sarai gate. Let's go inside. One of the advantages of coming to Humayun's tomb early in the morning, that you will find no crowd here. See, here is another masjid inside the gate, and let's try and explore this. You'll find these boards everywhere, wherever you go within Humayun's tomb. Let's try and take a closer look. There's so much of greenery here. It just feels so nice to be here early in the morning, right after the Fajr prayer, and spend time here looking at the historical sites and enjoying this weather and looking at the greenery. So now I'm on the other side of the mosque. Let me show you an interesting board that I just noticed here. This is something I've always wanted, that historical sites should have this kind of a board. And this is the board that I'm referring to. I think this is a great initiative by the Archaeological Survey of India. When you visit a lot of these tombs, you would find people playing musical instruments inside the tomb, and which is not good. This looks like a old well which has been restored. Now it has a pipe and a proper system. Let's try and look inside. So this is the restoration work which is happening across these heritage sites, and there's a lot of work which is being put in to make these sites look beautiful. So this is one of the entrances which takes you directly to the Humayun's tomb. Let's continue to walk straight and show you how does Humayun's tomb look like. So this is the first impression. Trust me, this is one of the most beautifully maintained historical sites within Delhi. The tomb is surrounded by beautiful gardens towards the left and towards the right. These gardens enhances the overall look of the place. So I decided to take a right turn as there are kids from the school. It's a picnic day for them and they're having a good time, making loads of noise. So I thought I'll just explore the other sides of the tomb while they're gone. Let's go and take a closer look. Humayun's tomb was built in 1570 and is considered to be the first garden tomb in the Indian subcontinent. Okay, let's go inside the tomb. These stairs are quite steep. The tomb was designed by the Persian architect Mirak Mirza Ghiyas. The architecture blends Persian, Turkish and Indian styles. So this is the view from the top. And this is the point that I came from. This is one of the main entrances. Interestingly, Humayun's tomb is not just the resting place of the emperor himself, but it also houses graves of over 150 Mughal family members. It was declared UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1993, and since then it has been restored to preserve its historical and architectural grandeur. Interestingly, a lot of people are not aware of this. Taj Mahal was heavily inspired by Humayun's tomb. The Char Bagh layout, which is basically a garden divided into four parts, was adopted by Taj Mahal as well. Similarly, there are large raised platform giving Humayun's tomb a grand and more commanding presence, which was again adopted by Taj Mahal. The double dome structure first seen in Humayun's tomb was perfected in Taj Mahal. Humayun's tomb introduced the use of red sandstone with white marble accents that was again replicated in Taj Mahal. This red sandstone structure looks beautiful. It's so huge, I'm not sure the camera is able to do justice. Let me show you inside. Let's take a closer look. Subhanallah, this looks really nice from inside. Beautifully maintained. So this is the same dome which I was showing earlier from outside. This is how it looks from inside. This looks massive. I noticed this at a lot of places inside the monument that people have gone ahead and written their names. Tushar, don't do this, man. Seems like someone's feeding the eagles. This is quite interesting. They're throwing the meat up in the air and the eagles are catching it. Wow. Just look at the scales of the eagles. So now I've come to the end of the backside of Humayun's tomb. This is another great spot to click some pictures. So most of the billboards that you must have seen about Humayun's tomb, they will click those pictures at this particular spot. Behind me there's another beautiful structure. Let's go and take a closer look. So this looks like a mosque. Let's see what it exactly it is. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the stairs to go up. Let's try the other side. One thing I'd like to share, this place is filled with greenery. So if you're a nature lover, you will have a great time. It's not just a historical monument. So all this while I thought this is a masjid. Actually, this is also a tomb. I would highly recommend coming here because if you wanted some good shots of Humayun's tomb, then this is a nice place which is less crowded, and the view is amazing from here. One of the advantages of visiting Humayun's tomb is it is centrally located. So, as you've seen it in my previous vlogs, I'm going to end the vlog by going to a nice cafe. Let me show you. Currently, I'm at Cafe Flora, which is quite popular these days. Let me give you a quick look and end the vlog here. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.